Imagine a world without smartphones, computers, TV, or even rechargeable devices. Sounds impossible, right? Well, one tiny component to make all of that possible. In my previous video, we explained how transistors work and why they are called electronic switches. But here's something many people don't know. Not all transistors work the same way. Some transistors turn on using current, while others turn on using voltage. So today, we will break down major types of transistors, how they switch on and off, and where they are used in real life. Let's get the going started. There are many transistor variations, but most fall into two major families. For the first, we have BJT, short for Bipolar Junction Transistors. And for the second, we have FET, short for Field Effect Transistors. And under FETs, we also have a very popular version called the MOSFET. The MOSFET is short for Metal Oxide Semiconductor Field Effect Transistor. But the biggest difference between these two transistor families is BJT is controlled using current and FETs, like MOSFETs, is controlled using voltage. Let's understand what that means. First, let's talk about the BJT. So, BJT, as we all know, Bipolar Junction Transistors. It has three terminals: the base, the collector, and the emitter. The BJT is called the current controlled transistor. This means a small current entering the base controls a large current flow. Imagine an airport security entrance. There is a large automatic gate stopping hundreds of passengers, but the gate doesn't open itself. A security officer must first approve entry. Similarly, when there is no signal to the base, the transistor remains off. It is like the officer refusing access. The main current won't be able to pass or flow, and the gate stays closed. But the moment a small current enters the base, the transistor wakes up. Now, a much larger current flows from collector to emitter, and as a result, the transistor turns on. BJTs are commonly used in audio amplifiers, signal boosting circuits, LED switching projects, small electronics. Now, let's talk about the FETs. FETs means Field Effect Transistor. It also has three terminals: the gate, the drain, and the source. But unlike BJTs, FETs don't rely on current to switch. They rely mainly on voltage. Imagine walking into a modern office building. The glass door doesn't need someone to push it. It doesn't even need a security guard. It simply detects a signal and opens automatically. That signal is like the gate voltage. When there is no voltage at the gate, the transistor remains off. No electrical path is created, no movement of current. Similarly, the glass door stays closed. But once voltage reaches the gate, something interesting happens. A pathway formed inside the transistor, and current can now move from the drain to the source. The transistor automatically switches on. Here's the cool thing: very little control power is needed. That's why MOSFETs are extremely efficient. MOSFETs are everywhere: your phone chargers, inverters, solar system, power supply, and computer motherboards. Anytime efficient power switching is needed, there is a good chance a MOSFET is involved. So, let's do a quick recap. BJT is controlled using current, and small base current turns it on, while for FETs like MOSFETs are controlled using voltage, and a gate voltage turns it on. You can think of BJTs like an approved security gate, and FETs like a smart automatic door. Both are transistors, but they respond to different control methods. If this video helped you understand transistors better, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more electronics and engineering content. And tell me in the comments, which electronic component should we explain next? See you in the next video.